Hey, and welcome to Cryptology for You, a channel not even about cryptology but all about cryptocurrencies. In this video we're taking into part 8 of our Excel spreadsheet, the spreadsheet that we're trying to keep offline so that we've got all of our transactions of our cryptocurrency away from prying eyes. I am your host Paulie D, and let's get cracking into that Excel sheet. And here we have our prices that we're getting directly from Coinmarket Cap. Go see previous videos to see how to do that. We want 2 extra columns now in this table. We want average price, and this is going to be the average price that you purchase the coin from. I like to double click on the columns so that we have a nice weighted size for the cells. And then in D, I want profit loss. Now actually you don't need these on the sheet, but it is easier to put them here because then it's much easier to see what's going on. In the average price, we want the average price of the coins that we'd purchased. So if I look at ADA, for example, the average price here is in D2. Our average price is about 86 cents. And that came from the cost per coin and the weighted average. So of course, if you buy more at a certain price, it's going to weight more towards that average price. So our average price here is 86 cents when we purchased ADA at these prices. And we want this now to print here. This means that we want to look for ADA, but down here in our sheets. So we want to find ADA down here, and then we want to print ADA's D2. So this is using the indirect command. So indirect at name. So we want this name here, ADA, and then we want to print what we have from this sheet ADA. We want its D2, its cell D2, and enter. And there it is. That's the average price that we purchased ADA for, 86.17 cents. The current price is, well, actually I haven't refreshed yet, but we'll do that later, but let's say it was 80 cents. So therefore we're not quite in a selling position just yet. Now for profit loss, all we need to do now is work out the difference between our average price and our value quoted price, of course, and so we're doing it as a percentage. We're going to have our value quote divided by our average price. We don't want an error if we've taken out our average price. We have none of that coin left, but we haven't deleted it because we're still monitoring. We don't want a 0 error, and we just want to leave the cell blank if there is nothing in our average price. So let's enter that. And now we want this as a percentage. So we can format these cells and do it as a percentage, and done. And because these tables are dynamic, it's taken the formula and it's copied it all the way through the entire table. So you can see here the formula remains the same all the way through, but because we don't have any sales or any buys in XRP or any of the other coins, it's come up blank. And to make all the cells percentage here, just click on the whole column, format the cells, and let's just make them all percentage to 2 decimal places. That will be better. Let's test this out now. Let's make a purchase for Atom, and let's see how that one goes. What's the date? We'll just say 3rd of March 22, and let's make it a $110. Let's really splash out, and let's say we purchased 5 coins. They were $22 a coin. Look at that, nice profit, 22.9%. Great. Let's have it at Kraken. There we go. Now we've got a purchase here that we've made for Atom, and this should be showing up here in our table. Perfect. 22 average price. Plus, and now our profit of 22.92%, and this is all displaying. So now this will work for all of the coins that we have throughout here. All right, looking at our original sheet here, we've got now our first or our best coin, our best performing coin, our worst performing coin, and then we have a whole range of other performances. I haven't got that many coins, so we can put more up on here later. Our average profit loss, our most profit, etc. and all this. So let's start putting them in. Let's get our first and our best coin, and we'll work out first and last, and then we'll fill in the second, third, fourth, fifth place as well. So first thing to do is give yourself a little bit of space. Select 3 rows and 3 columns. Actually, I might zoom out just a little, make it a bit easier to see where we are on the sheet, and scroll a little bit back. And I'm just going to merge and center those. And then this is going to be our first coin, so maybe best coin rather than first. That might sound better. We're going to center that, and we're going to make it size 20. That will do it. We'll change the color later. It's better not to change it now, because you probably are going to try and copy and paste these a couple of times, which means if you do that, you're going to end up copying and pasting the colors through as well, and so you're just better off to do this at the end. The next columns along, we want to do the same thing. We want rows of 3 and columns of 3. We want to merge and center those, and do it again, merge and center those. And I like the trophy at the end there. Merge and center 3 lots of 3 again. Alright, in our second group, our merged 3 of 3s, we want to see the best profit and loss, and we may as well get this directly from this table. It's just much easier than having to scout through all of the pages, so we will just paste in this. We want the max in the pricing sheet here for profit and loss, and push enter. And of course our maximum is 22.92%, and this isn't displaying in percentages, so what we need to do then is format that to percentage. Done. We want it centered and middle, and also size 20. Knowing the best coin is 22.92% profit is great, but which coin is it? So that's what the next set of cells is for. We want to find this 22.92% in this profit loss, and then we want to print the name of that coin from there, and that's easily done. We want to index this with the pricing name. We're going to match this maximum, and we're going to then try to find what that name is here. And there it is. Atom will come up into that, and we're going to center that and also make that 20. Done. These last columns here, I just put in a fancy little trophy. We can do that towards the end when you want to start, sprucing it up a little. These are totally optional, of course. Wherever there's a best coin, there is also a worst. So, same thing. I'm just going to give it exactly the same treatment. 3 by 3, merge and center. 3 by 3, merge and center. 3 by 3, merge and center. And this time we want the worst coin. Give it center, up it to 20. And now we want to find the worst profit. So instead of the max, we're going to look for the min. I'm just copying and pasting that one, and I'm going to change from max to min. Again, we want this as a percentage. Let's click it on as a percentage, but we want more decimal places, so we'll go down to percentage. And we want to center it and have it up as size 20. Same thing though, we want to find that 6.41% there and name it. Name and shame. Let's copy that. Paste it in here. And we want to replace the max with, of course, min. Cardano isn't that bad, it's okay. Although 6.41% down is not unusual. And let's get that up to 20. Done. And that is the best and the worst coin. I'll give this also a trophy. I'll give it a "You tried" ribbon. And we'll merge and center those ones as well. So that's how I get the best and the worst coins, but we want to get some of the ones that are in between, you know, some that are doing okay. So for that, I'm going to have to put in a couple more by orders. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back and this table will then be filled. And here with the magic of the internet, all done. I've purchased a whole bunch of coins, and we've still got our best coin being Atom at 22.92% profit, and our worst is Cardano at minus 6.41% profit. But we have a couple of positives and a couple of negatives, so we can work out which is the best coin, which is the worst coin, and which is coming second, third, fourth, and fifth, etc. To do the next one, let's scroll over now, and I'm going to zoom out just a little so you see where we are. I'm going to head to the R column and go next door to it and do the same threes. 3 by 3s, merge and center. 3 by 3, merge and center. 3 by 3, merge and center. And you can add in an extra 3 by 3 merge and center, and that can be for the ribbon. Oh, totally optional. Let's try and save a bit of time now. We'll put it in second place here. What we want it centered. We want size 20. And now we want to know how much is our second profit loss. So we're going to get the equation for that. This formula is a little bit more complicated, and I could spend a whole Excel lesson on this one. So you're just going to have to trust me on this one and grab the copy and pasted version of this from below. And here it is. We're aggregating now, and we're looking for the second place in our profit loss. And let's see if that comes up. 0.091. Remembering, actually, we want all these to be as percentages. And we want this as a percentage, so let's just click that into as our percentage, our double decimal place. There it is. Let's up that size to 20 and center it. And let's take a look. Our second place is 9.14%. There it is. It's BNB. Looks like we're in some sort of an order here. This looks good. Okay. Well, we want to know that the second best coin is BNB, and so in these cells we want this to display BNB. What that means, we need to take it from this aggregate here, and so we're going to copy and paste in this again. And remember, you can just get these directly from below in the comments. And so we're getting that, and there is our BNB. We want it centered and increase in size. Now, this is the easier part here. Let's just copy and paste these down below. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Why not? Let's go all the way down here. Now, of course, we want to change this. This is going to become the third. So, third best coin. This one here is going to be the fourth best coin. This one's fifth. Oops. And our sixth best coin. Now, of course, our second is 9.14. Our third isn't going to be 9.14. So all we need to do, and this is very simple, change the number here to 3. That's our third one. Let's change the number here to 4. This is our fourth one. Change the number here to 5. And this is our fifth one. And look, we're already getting into our negative profits. So our fifth best now is 1.2% below. And sixth best. Let's see. There it is. Of course, BNB isn't our best, second best, third best, and so forth. So let's change this one as well. It's exactly the same method. You just need to change the number 2 to number 3. Bitcoin is our third. Number 2 to number 4. XRP is our fourth. Fifth and sixth. So, done. Okay, let's just check that against the table. So we're looking for Bitcoin as 4.02%. There it is, Bitcoin. 4.02%. So that's perfect. All right, let's zoom out. Let's just take a quick look at what we've got so far. So now on our profit and loss table here, we are picking up our best coin, which is Atom at the moment, where we've bought at $22 a coin, and it's currently at 27. But Cardano ADA is our worst, where we have an average bought price of 86 cents, but currently it's only 80 cents. We also have our second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth best coins, which are all coming straight off of this table as well, and in that order. We'll color all this up again at the end, but let's just for the time being, just leave it at that point, and we'll come back and we'll start looking at some of the other things that you can be monitoring in order to follow your coins. Now, if you have liked this video and you have learned something, why not subscribe to the channel? Why not share it with a friend? Why not like this video? You know, everyone could do with getting some more information about how their coins are doing, and they'll probably like it on their own PC. So get on to that. And you know what? I do all this for free, 100% for free. But I don't have to, because you could pay for it if you wanted. You know, down in the comments you can get not only the formulas in the Excel sheet, but you can get a whole bunch of lovely little addresses where you could send some of that cryptocurrency you've been making because you've been enjoying this channel. And there are also a whole bunch of other wonderful links that you can use where you could get free Bitcoin included just by doing what you were gonna do anyway. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this, and come back for the next where we can get some more information about our coins. I'm Paulie D.